What is going on to you Scorpios out here? Hope y'all are having a great day. So look, you have the Lovers, uh, Four of Cups, and the Five of Cups right here. Yes, these are new cards. Yes. So I told you, I said, some changes. But anyway, so for you Scorpios, right? That's interesting. Oh wow, they got the crab on it. Kepera. Anyway, just noticing something I didn't notice before. But for you, these cards are new, so please bear with me. So for you Scorpios, you have given what you could, in the sense that whenever it is that you approach another person, you're going to be sincere, regardless of the who or the what. If the person thinks that you're not good enough, it's okay. It is what it is. Because with the Four of Cups in this, right? The Lovers, right? The Lovers, the Four of Cups. This really is about you Scorpios being like, look, this is what you are. This is what you're about. You know, look at the Lovers. How these two people are joining each other in a union. And then pay attention to how you have the Four of Cups. This person has these cups in north, east, south, and west of them. And how it is that this person is in a meditative state and just looking at it like, this is what it is. Like, it's sincere. This is what it is. There is no obstruction. There is no game. There is no illusion. And that kind of sincerity, that heart, right? See the heart at the top, right? Love. That kind of sincerity is what you need. You need it because the Five of Cups is about how that level of sincerity is what will draw out people who are not really ready, or fake people trying to take advantage of you. They will not be able to hide that insincerity. So the Five of Cups represents how you Scorpios now just need to be ready for it, because there's a sense of you being a little bit regretful that you have put yourself out there too much. As long as you don't put yourself out there too much, where you start telling everybody your bank account and everything like that, you should be good. Who you're going to vote for and all this other type of personal information and all of that. You know what I mean? Things that people don't necessarily really need to know like that. You know what I mean? You're good, right? You Scorpios are regretful, this Five of Cups, that, like I said, you showed people a little bit too much love. Not necessarily. The thing is that you Scorpios need to have your head on. You need to have your head on a swivel, right? Pay attention to what's really going on around you. The problem that you Scorpios have made is that you were ignoring real issues that other people have had. And instead of you trying to make it work and see what they do, right? See if they come to the table with you, talk it out, resolve the problem. They would give you an issue. And then you Scorpios would end up, like being Scorpios that you are, my neck, you would end up being trying to force the situation to a certain extent, because now you want some form of discussion out of them, and here they are running amok because they're being very difficult. They don't know how to de-escalate a situation, right? And make it actually resolve the problem, make the problem more calm down, manageable, so you can actually resolve it. And so that's the thing that you Scorpio should really be regretful of, is sticking around when you should really go, when you should really jet out of there. You know, I've talked about this prior to, and I'm going to say it again. When it comes to me, you know, stress can only exist in a relationship with me for so long. Like, you know how it is that they say that sometimes people just want to have something to talk about in a relationship. You can't do that with me, because if you come home with a problem, I'm gonna be like, or you have a problem, I'm gonna be like, okay, what's the problem? You get mad. Okay. I'll sit there and listen. I'll give you time to sulk. Once I see that it starts taking a couple of days, I'm gonna be like, okay, it's time to get off of this already. All right? You don't want to? I'm gonna tell you one more time, knock it off. You don't want to? I'm gone. Meaning, I will leave your life. I will leave anybody's life, because number one, and see, that's another thing too. A lot of people look at me like I'm being defensive. Cap, show and prove, because I was taught this. Dr. Phil Valentine. I don't know if any of y'all know the conscious community. Phil Valentine isn't a part of the conscious community, but he was once, if I'm not mistaken, a part of it for a brief time. Anyway, the point is that Phil Valentine said in one of his videos that this was the secret that was passed down for generations, and that, you know, when it comes time now for you to deal with somebody, that's how you got to interact with them. So Phil Valentine was what, in his 40s, 50s at the time? Phil Valentine now, right? I was in high school then. Phil Valentine is now like what, in his 70s or his 80s now, maybe, right? Gray hair, right? Grandfather, if I'm not mistaken, right? So married, all of that. And he basically said the same thing. So I was taught this. So it's not to say that I'm coming up and I'm trying to be like extra and all this other type of stuff. And then it makes sense. So why I'm saying all that to say, right? Why I'm saying all that, right? Because I have a point to this. Why I'm saying all that is because of the world and the Seven of Wands. The world right here represents you, Scorpios. Like I said, you need to take care of yourselves. You know, you being inconvenienced because you're planning on sticking around because you care about a person too much, and more so specifically, you care about a person, care about them a lot, but they won't allow the situation to actually resolve and become a part of the answer, and you sticking around that has been your problem. So now you Scorpios have to fix this problem now. I'm not just gonna let you slide by. You got to fix this problem. You know what the problem is. So the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Cups now represents you Scorpios are probably not going to allow it to happen again. That if you see this stuff happening, you will stay away. You will leave, as you should. The King of Wands now represents how, because there's nothing, you realize the stupidity of it. And it's a good thing that you Scorpios went through it to a certain extent, because it felt like trash when you were going through it. But it's a good thing due to the fact that you Scorpios understand why you need to be like that, like how I suggested. Because you understand that this person, people who move like that, right? When you try to engage with people who are difficult, spitefully, meaning that they're doing it trying to be adversarial for really stupid reasons, especially since they're going to benefit. You had to go through those experiences for you to understand why. You understand why you have to be like that, because there is no end to their dysfunction. Their life is trash, and they are submerged spiritually, soulfully, in the idiocracy, the dysfunction. So your quality of your life is not going to get better from hanging around somebody who is dysfunctional like that. It's not. It's going to get worse. It's not going to get better. So the thing is that you Scorpios understand, when you see that, you got to bolt out of there. The 2 of Cups and the 3 of Cups is about how it's only What? Whatever. Anyway, whatever. The point is, you're only gonna essentially get out of this situation by something that is actually willingly, meaning that a person has to like show you that they're into you, right? Not just this reluctance, this tug of war, this going back and forth. That's for the birds. You know, person has to be straightforward. Are they with you? Then work with you then. And the thing is that the Three of Cups represents, and that's another thing too while we're on the subject, while the cards is addressing it. No allowing them to just come back after the fact and then they want to call whatnot. I had them type of situations real quick where a person would be specifically adversarial with me and then call back afterwards and try to play games. And the thing is that for me, I'm trying to see how far this thing is gonna go, because I wanted to learn. I'm like, okay, let's see the games. Let's see. I'm willing to play boo-boo the fool. Let's see the games. And then when I started to get hip to the games, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just cut this person off, because I know what they doing, because they like predictable. So let's clarify this Two of Cups. Page of Swords, Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Five of Cups, and then the Five of Wands. So like I said before, it has to be willing. It can't be the person is always drawing the last straw with you. It can't be an illusion based upon just because you may like this person or how good this person may look, or you're giving these people an excuse, much more specifically, to be an idiot, right? The Page of Pentacles, you being the one that's always shelling out resources and all of that. The Five of Cups and the Five of Wands, you're gonna be regretful, all right? But all this is gonna do for you, Scorpios, my loves, is gonna get you regretful, but you're gonna be regretful over the money you spent, the time you spent, right? You stand up texting these people back and forth. That's another piece of game that I want to touch on if this ever pops up, is this texting. Specifically texting at night. Do y'all know that that's a strategy of when people trying to play games with you, trying to get you to stay up all night texting them? Don't be staying up all night texting some of these people. But that's a little bit too much game for now. But that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. I'm trying to get the YouTube channel to 100K subs. I got 15,300 and change. Please smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you'll be notified whenever I drop my videos. And I want you Scorpios to come through and get a reading, y'all. Like I haven't read for a Scorpio in a long time. How come y'all just be in the dark, in the shadows, not saying much? Help me out. It'll help keep the channel up. So I really appreciate it if you would. Peace.